Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. I would like to do a quick intro on the different manufacturing options in NetSuite. This is a summary version, and at the end, I have a link to a more in-depth manufacturing demo inside of NetSuite. Before we get started, just a quick intro on Concentras, who we are, and myself. We are a NetSuite solution provider. We've been with the NetSuite for a number of years. Our expertise is in retail, wholesale distribution, and manufacturing. I have been in the ERP space for the last 25 years, and I've been working with NetSuite for over 14 years now. And my expertise is also in retail, wholesale distribution, and manufacturing. So in NetSuite, there are a few different manufacturing options. There's assembly, build, and work order. So work order and assembly is typically part of the manufacturing bundle in NetSuite, and it's sold as a manufacturing bundle. Then we have work in process and routing, which is a separate add-on package to the manufacturing bundle. And then advanced manufacturing is completely sold separately. Let's start with assembly build. Assembly build allows you to track bill of materials. So you build your bill of materials, which is really the way to look at it is your recipe for your finished good. And it's a simple transaction. It posts immediately. You can either post it when you're building or right after you're building. There's no status, there's no saving, there's no batching. You create the assembly build and you post it right away. The second option is a work order. Again, it tracks bill of materials. The only difference here is that with the work order, you can have different stages of work order. So you can have a planning stage, and it's a non-posting transactions. You can have different statuses, planning, release, build. You can schedule them. It gives you a lot more features compared to the assembly build. You cannot do capacity planning. For the work order is considered the plan. And the posting is the assembly build, which we talked in the previous section. Now, the next level is the work in process and routing. It still uses work order and the statuses in work order. You're adding work in process with, which allows you to issue components and enter completion. What it also allows you is to do partial completion. So you can create a work order for, let's say, 100 of finished goods, but you can do a WIP and a completion for 60. The work order remains open for the 40 that has not been built. The other addition to the WIP is routing. Routings record the steps and the labor that takes to create this assembly. You specify the sequence of routing, the work center, and setup time and run rate. For example, minutes that per unit it takes to finish the process. And again, WIP and routing is a separate bundle sold by NetSuite, a separate add-on product to the manufacturing bundle. The final one is advanced manufacturing. This is the highest level of manufacturing in NetSuite. You can always start at the work order level and WIP and then add advanced manufacturing. It takes a lot of the tool we already discussed, which is the assembly orders, the work orders, the WIP, the routing. But it also takes it to the next level. When do you need advanced manufacturing? So there are some additional features that are available in advanced manufacturing only, one of them being work calendars. This gives you more flexibility. You can associate assets to a work center. define hours for each day. A good example here is if you have manufacturing in China and they normally shut down manufacturing for a few weeks for the Chinese New Year, you can build that with advanced manufacturing. So you can build exceptions, the shutdown for 3 weeks or 4 weeks for the Chinese New Year, and the downtime associated with that, but everything else is defaults to the standard work center calendar that you built. Additional features with advanced manufacturing are downtime reason lists. With standard manufacturing, you can record scrap. With advanced manufacturing, you can add why. You can build from a list that you build yourself, and you can actually have barcodes assigned to those reason codes. And with the scanners, you can scan the reason for scrap. Labor codes is an additional feature that is added with standard manufacturing. You have rates per cost category. With advanced manufacturing, it adds the extra level feature that can be scanned and a specific rate for each person within a work center with different expertise. The other feature in advanced manufacturing is the workbench. It gives you a lot more detail and a lot more flexibility for lead time. It allows batching, minimums and maximums, what assets are needed, and you can attach documents and CAD drawings that are visible in a tablet interface. You may have many steps within your routing in advanced manufacturing. So rule of thumb is if you have many steps within a routing, advanced manufacturing would be the way you want to go. It also offers capacity planning. Advanced manufacturing gives you the ability to realize capacity planning. You can check on resource constraint. You can save a plan. It works with the demand planning module in NetSuite. You can release orders to shop floors, which is a feature within the advanced manufacturing. You can do batches and sequence them out. It helps you organize and release work orders. There's also a work order management tool that allows you to select work orders you want to review and review at a high level, the material requirements, and you can view all the sub-assemblies. You can see the production results and downtime, and it allows you to manage your work orders at a very high level. The advanced manufacturing has a tablet user interface with touch interface. It can track time by clicking on start and stop, so you don't have to manually keep track of how long it takes for each production step. Also, the advanced manufacturing module is rich with a lot of different reports. Again, we have another webinar that we recorded earlier with a full demo of advanced manufacturing and other basic manufacturing modules inside of NetSuite. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions on anything in this presentation. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you.